Welcome. This is AnishforU, and today we're going to build this structure with these new floor. So these structure are very good because these are sleek, much sleeker than our regular stone structure, and even more polished than the black marble. So it's actually very good to make any kind of stone wall or stone structure. In that sense, I really like it. It is very sleek also, so you can easily make a very sleek design or sleek architecture or stone architecture without making it very bulky or raggedy looking. So in that point of view, it is very good, this structure. And there is not only one piece or two piece, there is a multiple piece attached with it, or in given in this particular update. So it is overall, it is the biggest, I think it is the biggest update in sense of overall content, because Ashland itself a huge part, huge area, and huge diversity in that particular area. Mistland, I don't like that much in that sense, but Ashland got a huge number of different thing. Also their personal items and all that, but these kind of huge amount of building structure or actually different looking structure is new for the first time, because before Mistland and before home update, or that update actually doesn't give us this many variation of a particular structure, like as you can see here. And it is even they're also even adding some part here and there. So for this particular video, when I'm recording it, because I'm very much sick at that time, so when I'm recording it, it is also pre-updated version. So updated one has a beam, so new beam, so flame metal beam, so that's also pretty good looking beam, and you don't have to use that these particular iron beam. So that's really good. And if you have a lot of flame metal, if you had a lot of flame metal, then it is good. But iron is much easy to get. So for that reason, sticking with iron beams. But there is going to be a lot of change, I think, when it is beta version. So that's really nice. And these structure, these kind of these kind of structure, or the pillar, actually the pillar are very good if you try to make a cathedral looking structure, a big huge structure. Then these kind of sleek design actually works along with it very nicely. I'm just using this particular model because I already use it in other games and other design, because it is a normal, very much normal looking structure. It is the ground floor is normally a huge area, and the top floor is a balcony and some rooms. So it is very much basic structure. So I'm trying to do it in that way. That's how much difference actually make from previous build. So that's why I'm trying to do that here. And as you can see here, you can easily place those column there, or hide those iron beam, and placing those column. It is really nice. And after erecting all those beams on the top of the floor, you can just create a mesh of these cage floor, and you can easily place it down, or place that floor actually here, like that. It's quite easy to do. I can do something. What I normally did in normal structure, or in any kind of stone structure, I place a stone slab, just using shift and just place it down slightly, so it is actually cover the ugly bottom. But for this particular build, I'm not going to do that, because I'm going to plan to do it like this. So I can just place the floor down here also. So it is actually very easy to do, and you don't have to worry about anything. So you don't have to just shift click and all that. You can just place it underneath also. So it is really nice in that sense. And it's a quite big piece, so that's actually helps a lot. So you don't have to place it bit by bit, so it is really cover a lot of place. So now it is a basic building. So as you can easily say, you just have to slap those wall into places, and make some doors here and there. So I'm planning to make that particular big door here, not over there. So here I can put it like that. So I have to destroy these. These door actually move to the heavy structure when I'm making this video. Maybe further they can change it also, I don't know, but I think it is a heavy structure. That flame metal door is quite heavy and quite big. So actually that's quite good. These angled one also very nice. So you can use those typical angle pillar to make a round up shape. That is not previously possible. We had to use the arch, but now we had very nice looking these arches. So that's quite good. I actually like this kind of material very much, because it is so sleek and so easy to place. And the previous version means the stone structure and all that. So here we are going to put these particular design here. These also you can place it upstairs and in the bottom. It is quite useful, that the particular design. And there is a very good looking tree design also there. But for this particular design, I'm not going to use that. I'm going to use something else. So I'm going to use it in a top tier, so don't worry. Trying to make it slightly more similar looking. So those holes or the windows, kind of windows part are at the edge. I think these particular material actually very good to make castles, big castles. So I'm going to try it out later on, making some big castle. Not big enough. It'll have to pass down it should be a vanilla build, but it's not going to be some modified or some modded build. So it is going to be huge in a ridiculous sense. So it is going to be some average looking building or castle. It's actually quite nice to look at also, very nice. So we make a stair by making some support with the iron beam, and the stair goes up to the first floor. And we're going to extend the structure and just extend it up to the top of the building and make a empty frame. And we're closing that iron beam by placing the small column or small beam. So small, and there is also an arch for the bigger version of the door. So the small version of door and bigger version of door, both of them has really nice arches. And you can just make something like only arches, so you don't have to place a door into them. So you can make a place some empty place, make it empty and just make an arch door. It's also all of the time you can easily see it in different builds in Valheim or any kind of games. So similarly, it is also very similar. So I'm going to make something like that, because this particular building doesn't have a smaller version of this 1 meter height version of any variant. So we are going to use that particular stuff, these marble stuff, black marble stuff, and we're going to place these two here. And now we're going to place it like that. Place it like that. It is really nice looking. That charcoal one, this one actually quite good. You can just clip it through the structure. It's actually doesn't matter if you place it like that. So it is already finished, the first part of the build, the bottom floor. So the top floor we are going to extend this part, and we are not going to use the iron beam, because I already understand there's quite capable of load bearing capacity, so they can go much higher. So you don't have to worry about that much. Stone structure normally do have a high amount of load bearing capacity. So we are placing these iron beam like that, so in between. So you have to place it slightly like that, so and make the edge connect to the end. So you're going to from the middle point. Actually you are continuing the structure from the middle point. It is quite easy, because you can just place a normal beam a small 1 meter or 2 meter beam on the top of that. It's going to center out the position, and then you can just place the thing or the place the iron beam at that way. It is quite easy in that sense. So we're going to place some stone, this stone, new stone actually, the new stone structure here. There are some arches. We have already previously show you that here. These arches are quite nice. They are actually quite small and quite easily supported by that, and it's actually looking quite nice from the trailer video. On the top of that, there is a tree, whatever, air gap or something like that. So we're going to do the small one, the small beam, and we place it like that. It's actually works quite well. And if you had a problem, just find the edge. You can easily place that, so you don't have to worry. And for this part, outer part, we are going to place this big beam, because just I like to do that. It's nothing different. Actually, it looks good, nothing else. Maybe it is slightly problematic because when you place this big beam, it is actually cover up the area or cover up the corner. That will going to be problematic if you try to make it again. So you can just skip this part. You don't have to cover that with these beams, but it actually looks quite good. So just continue like that. So 26-degree roof here. So 26-degree angle here, and normally you will find the connecting point. If you don't find it, just delete that part and find the beam, exposed beam, and you can just place it like that. And this part also similar. So we had a rough idea or how we can place that beam, and now for that one, that corridor one, we are using 45-degree angle. Yes, you have to delete that, destroy that, whatever you prefer to say. So now we are actually almost complete. Now we have to roof it up. So I'm not using the normal this new roof. I'm using the old roof because I'm going to use do the new roof in different building, because it is slightly tricky. It's quite tricky to place that roof. So I'm not using that right now because I'm much more easy, much more accustomed to it by using that black roof. Some new structure or new parts come down to your way, you're going to be slightly problematic to place it properly. So here we're going to just release that slight part in between, and we're going to place something in between that area, empty gap. So we place this particular design. It's actually going to light up quite nicely later on when I or you already see the trailer, so it's actually be seen quite nicely. So that's it. And now we are placing these balcony corridor. It's you can use different other style, but I like this one. It's quite nice height and it's not very complicated design, so it actually looks good from far. These Ashwood beam are very nice looking, very polished looking, and they're dark in color. So it is one of the best looking wood in that sense. Obviously, there is some deers just they're just visiting my places every now and then, and so we have to protect our place from deers. And there is a very nice this door one. There is small door one, a small door, not one. So I'm just going to finish it up quickly. Nothing to see in that sense. I already make most of the build. So as you can already see, it is nothing special, particular design, actually particular build. So you don't have to follow that building method. I'm just using the structure or these new items in my build. So nothing much. And I'm going to do a size comparison and total overall building, how many building or how many new structure we get in later video. If I'm not sick, it may be in next day or day after that, but it will be coming soon. So that's it. I think we're almost done here. Some finishing touches, nothing else. Obviously you can easily, so actually looks quite nice from outside these big beams. This actually looks quite nice. It doesn't look odd when I place it in normal building. It doesn't look that bad. It actually looks quite nice. I can make a lot of structure by using this new design and new material, so I'm very much excited about it. And I like the dark color of the ash wood, very nice and very thick, and in some sense it actually looks like very nice, big black thick stuff. Normally some particular group of person, actually category, they're quite bigger. So that's it. I think that's the video, and see you next time. Bye bye.